Hi, we're Brett and Maria, and we are the Daily Wild team.
We want to show you what we've been building. A luxury tiny home on wheels for full-time living and travelling. So come on inside and see what we've done.
What you doing, boo? She's not happy. I've just got up. Well, too much energy, really, to be honest.
It's 11 a.m.
It's 11 a.m. I'm getting up. I'm going around the house. I'll leave Maria hiding in bed. I've got to go and
Make coffee for me, please.
make coffee and work on the van.
First.
I want to give a shout out to Music for sending us over this, so we can use this for the filming.
Shout out.
Obviously not now, but yeah, we're gonna crack on with the van. I've been isolating for the last 2 weeks, so I haven't had any footage. So we're a week behind on videos, and we apologise for that, guys. If you're following,
He's not that sorry.
I am sorry. What? Why would you say that? She's so mean, honestly. She really doesn't care anymore about this van build, do you, babe?
Please take that hat off me.
There you go. You got a hat on now.
I don't want to wear a hat.
Say hello to everyone. Say hello. Right, yeah, and thanks for sending that out, Adam. Keep the hat, it's yours. Oh no, you got a pink one. Right, I'm gonna crack on with this. I'm gonna get outside.
Hi.
I'm gonna do the cornering and all the hinges. Less of me talking, man. Let's get to action. Thanks, Adam, for the DJI Osmo. Sick, absolutely sick. It's gonna be used for quite a lot of videos on the van build, which is sweet. Hit up Music if you're interested in some musical instruments and stuff like that. Any like auxiliary cables for musical instruments and stuff like that. He has all like the accessories and stuff. He's a pretty sick guy as well. He'll square your way. Right. I need a treat. Okay, so panel. It's vented at the back, so that there isn't any push at the back, if you get what I mean. So if there is wind coming through the front of the box and it hits the back panel, it won't just blow the back panel, and it has a way out. That's going to go up there, up on top. I need to put that up, and then I've got to take you to the car. Got the key here. Maria's little scooter's in here. I bought Maria a scooter so she can get to work and back. So she's got this like cool pure sine wave scooter, which is dope. In the back of the van, where the big long pull-out drawer, we're gonna have 2 of these, so it's gonna fit in perfect. 2 of these scooters will fit in the back of our van, which is gonna be dope. What I've got here is like an aluminium composite material. Well, it's aluminium actually. It's just an aluminium L bracket, and that's going to be going on the corner of the build of each corner where all the bolts are. That's where it's going to go, if you get what I mean. So it's going to cut down to the length and then sit on there. So, bye car. Let's take a walk with this aluminium. It's like a joust. I'm going to joust the van. Oh look, what's that? That's new. This bit. I'll put that in. That's all blocked off on the inside as well, guys. So I'll show you that on a new video. I'll show you a little bit now, actually, so you understand. Basically, it's all panelled off on the inside of the van, so that we can gain access from the outside when it's cold and we don't want to get in the garage. Basically, in here, if I get the keys. Oh my god. Do you know when your hands just don't work in the morning? Yeah, well mine just don't work all the time. There we go. So basically in here it's going to have a little LED light. It's just a boxed off area, so I can put all there's loads of room. We can put all of our power cable, our hose pipe, all the stuff that we would like don't want to get in the van with, just gets dumped in here. It's also got our diesel for our heater, which it actually works. So a diesel tap that you get at the pump, so like at the petrol station, literally fits perfect into there, and you can fill it up from the outside of your van. You don't have to worry about it at all, which is awesome. And then there's storage all the way down there, so it's all insulated, everything's insulated, and it's given this vapor barrier, a bit of cardboard in there, I don't know what's in there. I'm gonna put laminate floor in the bottom of this just to make it look pretty when you open it up, and then all of this here is gonna have a probably a fabric cover put over it, to be honest. We don't know yet, it's just foil. To be honest, it doesn't look that bad when you open it up, so it's pretty dope. But yeah, that's underneath where the bed is. And a lot of people are like, oh, why do you got the diesel underneath your bed? And I'm just like, well, why do other people have electric underneath their bed? What the fuck? Why do other people have like electric underneath their bed? Because it's the same premise, really, isn't it? If you've got electric under your bed, what happens if something goes wrong and, like, God forbid it does, or inside your van, underneath your bed? And I'm like, well, it's diesel, it's capped off, everything's connected properly. There's no way it could possibly leak. Like, I've sat there, I spent multiple hours making sure all of this is connected properly. And I say to people, what about your electrics? If you want your electrics underneath your bed and something happens and you're in the middle of your sleep and your electrics kick up and something starts setting a fire, your alternator blows and something happens. I know some people go, oh, that won't happen, but sometimes things like this happen. So you can be skeptical or like skeptical all you want about like where people position things in the van, but at the end of the day, if you're comfortable with it, be comfortable with it. Just go ahead with it, do it. You're living in a box at the end of the day, a confined space. No matter where you put it, it's going to be dangerous. So yeah, there's no point in making a fuss out of things. Just do what you think's right for your van, your build. And whenever people sit there and say, you're doing this wrong, just tell them fuck off in a nice way. I've noticed a lot of people that are doing like their own videos on YouTube and Instagram and stuff like that. There's people commenting about like, oh, what weight's your van? You're overweight, you shouldn't even be driving that. You're like, what? Who are you to tell me what I can and cannot do? So a big fuck off to all the haters. Right, yeah, let's crack on. Let's get this on the roof. Let's get it cut. Let's get it up onto the roof. First, I'm actually going to put this back up, and then yeah, I'll time lapse that motherfucker. So peace. Shit, son. Look what we have. Right, okay. So, a bit of a mess, this one. I'm just doing it properly now. Basically, this bit here, when this screw goes in, wasn't flush. So what I did was I countersunk that now, so that sits in like flush with it. So what I need to do is on each one of these holes, using this, just sink it in a little bit, and then that allows us, like here, that allows us to put the screw in properly, because that's the difference between the two. If you look at that, it's the difference between the two. That one's countersunk a bit and that one isn't. Allows the bolt to sit in it flush. But then, so when it's in place, it looks like this along the edge. But I've got to do, I'm doing 4 holes instead of 6. I've got to change it in a second. I've got to obviously drill the bits for the other one and put it in. So what I'm going to do now is just drill out all of those bits, make sure they're all flush, and then we'll get back to putting it on the side of this roof box. Okay guys, so these are the 2 pieces in, well, 1 piece in. The corner has been screwed in. It doesn't look very fucking amazing right now, but once it's all sprayed, it'll look fine. And I've got the other side to do now. Absolute nightmare, but as you can see, everything's at a slight angle in from left to right, which looks sweet. So yeah, I'm gonna crack on. So at the top here, my plan was to put a ridge around the top like this, but it looks shit. So I'm gonna get some like rubber, you know, the cast door seal stuff, or the stuff that you put on the windows before you put the window on with glue. That's gonna go across the top here, so it should look it should look decent enough. So what I'm gonna do now is gonna crack on with cutting all 4 corners. I'm gonna shoot off and cut this at the side of the house. Because I know whereabouts I need to be, I know what parts I need. Now I've bastardized one. And I've done this one from an angle, like from back here, it looks pretty sweet. So up here it looks flush, it looks done. Hole in the ground, looks done, looks flush, which is sweet. Yeah, and then all the way across. But it looks better than that black, horrible black fucking hole that was there, which is dope. So I'm happy with that. And crack on. There's loads of new stuff that I'm going to be putting on the back of this as well. You guys are going to be like, what? So let me crack on with this and I'll get back to you. So each piece now has got, for each corner, has been pre-drilled and preset so that the screw can sit in perfectly. It's so that the inside of this screw, this bit, fits into there, if you get what I mean, so it looks nice and flush. Now each corner is now going to get put on, so I need to jump up onto the top of the, again with my hand, I'm going to jump up on top of the van and start whacking these bits in. Okay guys, so that's 1. And that's 2. I don't know if you can see. I cut that perfectly so that there's a little ledge coming around, but that when it opens, it doesn't pull down on that, which is brilliant. I'm going up here now. Look at how bad the hinges are. So I made a mistake with the hinges that I got, but it's okay because what I can do is I can give these a scrub down, put a primer on them, and then put some Hammerite spray on them, which is white, which is brilliant. So what I've just done over on the other one is basically cut this bit so it sits perfectly at the side of it without it interrupting the lift of the solar panels. Do you get what I mean? So solar panels can still rotate around that, which is pretty good. I've got to put this in, I've got to take that off so that it goes in flush. But, I'll do that now and I'll film it for you guys so you can see me do it. I'm probably going to put the camera up here. snug. Just gotta go and do the other side. And back. There we go, guys. So the front and the side now then, which looks dope. Nice and clean. This means this can still rotate up. It's all going to be sprayed with Hammerite, so it won't look like rough edged like that. It's going to get sprayed with Hammerite. So now onto that corner. That one's up too now. I've not filmed a lot here, just trying to get it done before the dark comes in. But the whole box looks so squared off now, it's unreal. So from a distance it doesn't look shit. But look, each corner is all boxed off. It's going to get sprayed and whited now. Same as the rest of these hinges. And then that little panel there, I'm going to fit that little panel now. So I just need the tape measure and then go cut that little panel, whack it up, and then that should be the side of that van, of this van, completely panelled, looking absolutely jazzy. Sweet, let's get to it. Get my shoes. I've been ill as fuck. So I was a week off, isolated. I think I said this at the start of the video. But we've been held back by weather with the roof box, and a lot of stuff is money. It's Christmas. We're trying to buy presents for other people and not pay for everything for the van. So we're waiting on a solar panel, one solar panel left to put in the box, which is the small one at the front. We're not too bothered about that at the moment, so I might just panel that off for the time being until we get a solar panel for it. But today I've done, well, basically this video, what was previously happening was the corners. So I'm going to finish off spraying them as well as getting the solar panel down, the big one, taking the frame off, pulling the solar lid down and putting on the second solar panel. We've got the second 200 watt solar panel. So in my shed of mystery things, here it is, big old solar panel from Photonic Universe, 200 watt monocrystalline solar panel. Thing's a beast, works really well in dull light as well. So that'll be 400 watts for our 240 watt system. So our 240 system will have 400 watts of solar, and then our 12 watt system will have its own 220 watts of solar, which is banging. So yeah, what I'm going to do now is go up there, undo all the siding for the solar panel, detach the linear actuators, and then lift that panel up, that box off. Or I could go up there, turn the linear actuator on to a slight angle so I've got a bit of access underneath, and just fit it whilst it's on, which I think might be a better option. But I'm not 100% certain. I'm going to go up there, see what room I have to play with, see what angle it comes at, because I've got to set it right, which is a fucking absolute ball ache, for it to sit on the roof right. I'm probably going to bolt directly into the side of the other solar panel, because there's a panel like it's got a frame like this, so I'll just put the frame up together and then bolt through the frame like this. I think that'll work well. That's just to get it into place. I'm going to lay down underneath to get it into place like that, and then what I do is I lift it up slightly and give it a crack on with the rest of the bolts. Right, yeah, I think I'm going to do that. So yeah, let's get to the van. Peace. Okay guys, so I've just put this up on a bit of wood for now. Look how cool the decking is. I forgot it was up here, man. So this is the one we're going to leave blank for a while, because we need to buy this solar panel. We've got this big 200 watt solar panel going in there. A 24 volt system is probably more important. A 240 is more important to me than 12. So I'd rather get this done. Just got to slot it on there. So I'm going to go get the solar panel, bring it up onto the roof, and then see if it fits. the two solar panels together in the center by directly drilling in between the two panels. This will then allow us to get that positioning right. And then what I need to do is, sort the brackets at each end, which I can do from underneath. So yeah, let's crack on with that. Okay guys, so they're all in place. Well, not been attached yet, but I've put it in place in position I need it. I've just wedged it into place, but I've put these little bits down here. How fucking sick does that look? Like, that whole entire thing looks so dope. It's all connected underneath. Look at the space we've got. Look at this. So I'm just chilling out on top of the van, and whoa. We got 2 solar panels, baby. Look how clean that looks. I've not attached it yet. I've attached it in 4 points just to see what it looks like for the time being. And now I'm going to finish off attaching it now on these points across here. And then along this bit and this bit, I'm going to attach between the 2 solar panels so they're attached together. Yeah, so it should look good within the next, I don't know, 20 minutes. So I'll film all that, time lapse it, and then crack on. And then this will be done. Peace. I'm here. Oh fuck! And I'm underneath the solar array. I am so pleased with the way this has turned out. This is insane. I don't know if you can see. It just looks so neat. The whole thing just looks so incredibly neat. Bolts have been put up through the bottom here, and attached in at the top there, and again here, and again with a 90-degree bracket there, and then directly through to the other panel here, and directly through to the other panel here, right on the other side. both linear actuators are on, power's hooked up. Let's see what this looks like. Oh, excuse my messy workstation. So here's a switch for it. And put this down. Oh, that's up. Look at this. How sick is that? So good. Maria's inside in the house, in the window. Don't know if you can see. There. She's running away. Look how incredible this is. Right. Let that go down. And then come back to you guys in a bit. Here's what the van looks like with the solar up all the way. It's up all the way at the moment, and it's windy as fuck, and it is not moving one bit. The linear actuators are so solid. What I'm going to do now is I've got the cables here and a bit of wood. I've had to cut this down so it fits flush, because that was the one little bit that was stopping it. That little bit of wood there was stopping it. Go up, put that on, hook the positive to negative on the solar, and then hook a negative and a positive straight down to the hybrid system. So we've got 400 watts straight to the hybrid system, and then I'm going to move the junction box for the linear actuators down to the bottom. I've got a three-way splitter to put up the top that's waterproof that will allow me to then connect down in the bottom and put the box downstairs inside, so I can just flick a switch on the side of the box and it will all go up. I'm looking forward to doing that. Weather's all right today. I've got my trusty Christmas mug. Gonna have a brew and then crack on. See you in a bit. Okay guys, so I'm up here, it's starting to rain, so I'm going to cut this short. So that's a positive to a negative, I believe. Yep. Positive to negative, connecting the two solar panels together. Positive going to the main, and negative going to the main as well. This is the lead for the actuators. Here, this will go here. Wind is getting crazy. Look, it's not even budging. It's not even budging. Right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to get off of this roof. I'm going to get this solar lid down, hook it up, because I want to see if this works. So, fighting against the weather here. Maria's looking at me out the window saying, "What are you doing? Get off the roof!" So I better get down. Spilt my brew everywhere. You know. So, it's all under there. It's about to get connected. I need to clean all this out, but I can't in the rain. It's fucking terrible. So I'm gonna go because it's pissing it down. See you in a bit. It's pissing it down. Solar panels are down. I got them down because it was raining. Basically what I've been doing here is been connecting, I've taken this box out and then I'm connecting them directly down to the bottom. And then what I'll do is I'll put this in at the bottom, have the switch extended out onto this piece of wood so that I can just switch at the side of the van to get this up, which would be dope. So I'm gonna crack on putting this together now. Yeah, look at this, man. Look how sick that looks. Look how cool that is. Back in a bit. Yo, thanks for watching. I'm unfortunately gonna have to end it there. The problem is, I started filming the inside and wiring up the inside, but the camera fell down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you on the next video all the inside, the interior bit, where the wire's gone, where the switch is going for the linear actuators, how we've worked that, and I'm probably going to add a third linear actuator to the 12 volt system. Yep, I'm going to be adding that up, which will be fun, and then wiring that up to the rest, and then have it all on one switch, which will be mega. So cheers for the likes, the subscribes, and everything like that. Please keep it going. I really love the support. Want to get this out to everyone so they can do this for themselves and create storage for themselves. So cheers. Check us out on Instagram, The Daily Wild. Like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, I guess. Somewhere up here? Yeah, cool. Peace.